You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello there, hope you're doing well. It feels like it's been a while, isn't it? So, anyway, like I said, hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay, just been a bit of a mental week. So I haven't had a chance to slide one in, that's what she said. Yeah, so basically, in today's video, we'll be going and pay a visit back to one of our favourite channels, Callum and Slapped Ham. And this is chilling footage no one can explain. Oh, we like the sound of that, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. So, without further ado, let's see if we can or cannot explain this chilling footage. Let's do this.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham.
Hello,
You're about
Callum.
to see some of the scariest clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Recently resurfaced CCTV footage, reportedly captured in March 2019, is leaving viewers thoroughly creeped out. In the eerie video, a security guard is seen quietly performing his nightly patrols in a funeral parlour. Everything seems routine at first as he calmly walks through the empty main hall, but then something genuinely chilling unfolds.
It's a ghost child.
Suddenly, a young boy dressed entirely in white seems to appear out of nowhere, dashing quickly across the room behind the oblivious guard. What's even more unsettling is that the guard doesn't react at all. He doesn't seem to see or notice the mysterious child. Moments later, the boy vanishes completely from view. Later, when questioned about the footage, the guard confirmed he hadn't seen or heard anything unusual during his shift. It wasn't until a colleague showed him the disturbing CCTV footage that the guard realised he'd apparently shared the room with a ghostly child. Since the video's emergence, viewers have been deeply unsettled, with many convinced this could be genuine paranormal evidence, especially considering the spooky setting of a funeral home. So who was this child seen running through an empty funeral parlour late at night? As always, I'll leave it up to you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below.
The only thing I can think of, being that we only have his word for it, is if it's his nipper, you know what I mean? He's like, do you want to help me make a video? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we only have his word, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he, you know what I mean, but...
Tragedy at a stop on the nationwide tour of the supposedly possessed Annabelle doll. One of the doll's handlers found dead in his hotel room at the age of 54.
On July 17th, 2025, the paranormal community was stunned by the sudden death of Dan Rivera, a leading paranormal investigator and official handler of the infamous Annabelle doll, a figure surrounded by decades of supernatural claims, death and controversy. Rivera...
Oh, we saw this in another compilation video, didn't we, about haunted dolls. This is bizarre, man.
had been touring the country, showcasing Annabelle, when tragedy struck unexpectedly. While staying at a hotel during the doll's nationwide exhibition tour, Rivera was found dead at the age of 54.
Fuck.
Authorities reported no suspicious circumstances surrounding his death, yet the eerie timing and connection to Annabelle sent shockwaves through the paranormal community, rekindling fears and fascination about the doll's supposed powers. The notorious Annabelle doll first came to global attention through the chilling investigations of renowned paranormal experts Ed and Lorraine Warren, whose stories inspired the Conjuring films. The Warrens repeatedly warned that the doll, allegedly possessed by a malevolent entity, should never be handled directly or removed from its protective, blessed case. Dan Rivera had previously tried to reassure the public when earlier this year viral online rumours spread claiming the haunted doll had mysteriously vanished from its secure display at the Warrens Occult Museum. In a widely shared TikTok post, Rivera himself had confirmed that Annabelle remains safely locked away. Now, following his sudden death, that reassurance feels especially eerie. Tony...
Yeah, but you know what Annabelle's like? She'll, oh, is Annabelle still in there? Looking there, she's there. But when you're asleep, she like goes for a little walkabout.
Spira, current overseer of Annabelle and protege of the Warrens, has urged caution and respect for the doll, stating it should never be underestimated or treated as a joke. Online commenters echoed similar sentiments following Rivera's passing, with one particularly poignant remark stating, Ed and Lorraine Warren clearly said to never, ever, ever open the case. They also said never to touch the doll either. People really do lack common sense. While authorities have not officially linked Rivera's death to anything paranormal, the tragedy has...
That's kind of bad taste, to be fair, you know what I mean? And yeah, you are dicing with death, but it's like, you know what I mean?
Undeniably reignited intense speculation and unease surrounding Annabelle's supposed powers. So, could this tragedy truly be tied to Annabelle's infamous curse, or is it merely a haunting coincidence?
Well, I couldn't remember, but didn't they say in one interview, you had to wear those special gloves, that's what the special gloves for, and they had something in the hem and all that sort of palaver. You don't need to touch it, so, I don't know. Who can say? But still, yeah, I mean... it's that thing, I suppose. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like a common sense, because it's all to do with the motive. If he was behind the scenes, if someone came forward, I don't mean this I'm not saying this is what it is, because I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm just saying, imagine in an alternative reality, someone came forward and said, oh yeah, all he cared about was fame and getting money and stuff. Then fair enough. That's why he didn't listen to Warren and stuff. But yeah, from what I gather, he did a lot of it to spread awareness and pass on the story, if that makes sense. So, bit bad taste though.
Several years ago, TikTok user Celeste.Rojas19 shared some deeply unsettling footage captured inside a hospital in Itagua, Paraguay. In 2022, Celeste often visited this hospital to check on her younger brother, who was hospitalized at the time. During these visits, she began noticing inexplicable events and decided to start recording. In the first clip, Celeste bravely explores the hospital's old basement morgue.
Oh, fuck that. I know it's the old basement morgue, but when you need still permission to do that?
The eerie setting alone is enough to send chills down your spine.
I suppose it's a case of getting caught or not, isn't it? So. Well, I mean.
But it's the events she captures next that truly stand out.
Oh, hello.
Celeste captures the exact moment a hospital trolley begins to slowly move forward entirely on its own. But the third clip is perhaps the most disturbing of all.
Oh.
They begin rolling and shifting across the floor without any apparent intervention, seemingly guided by a powerful yet invisible force. Surprisingly, Celeste reportedly felt more excitement and curiosity than fear while filming these events. She hasn't witnessed any similar phenomena at the hospital since capturing this footage. Given the hospital's morgue setting, viewers have been quick to speculate whether this could be evidence of genuine paranormal activity, perhaps spirits lingering within the facility.
Chromic catgut. The difference are...
This next unsettling clip was recently shared on TikTok by the account Paranormal Vibes, and it has viewers thoroughly creeped out. The video begins innocently enough. A surgeon is recording a training video for her students in what appears to be a quiet hospital setting. Suddenly, something catches her attention off camera, visibly startling her.
And the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
Clearly spooked, she immediately grabs her camera, attempting to film whatever or whoever ran past.
Can you please just show yourself?
She carefully surveys the area.
Oh,
but there's
don't
no
do
one
it.
to be found. Unsettled, she sets her phone to continue recording and leaves the scene entirely, hoping to capture evidence of whatever caused her fright.
Just give me a sign.
Initially, nothing unusual occurs, but as soon as she exits the room, something chilling unfolds. A shadowy figure zips swiftly past the window, moving unnaturally fast and with no clear source or explanation. So what exactly did this teacher unknowingly capture during her training video? Could this shadowy apparition be proof of paranormal activity in this hospital? Let me know your take in the comments below. Nestled deep in a secluded part of Scotland sits White Lagan Bothy, a remote shelter with a long and eerie history. Originally built as a shepherd's cottage back in the 1850s, the Bothy has since become known as a refuge for hikers and travellers. However, over the years, visitors have reported unsettling paranormal experiences within its lonely walls.
Oh, I didn't see it, or necessarily any ghost activity, but because, as you know, I've been checking out camping ones. There's this woman who stayed there just for the night, sort of thing. But the one she went to was allegedly haunted.
About a year ago, YouTuber Happy Hippie Wild Living visited White Lagan Bothy to film a vlog about his adventure. At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. He took a look around, settled in, and even built a cozy fire for the evening.
That looks cool, doesn't it? See, if you had enough supplies, you could stay in there for a week or so, couldn't you?
But as darkness descended over the Scottish wilderness, things took a chilling turn.
This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get my music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and then get back outside tomorrow in my hammock.
While filming, he suddenly hears an unmistakable knock, interrupting his vlog.
So you can attach the straw to that, but I've not got to you. Well, maybe this is the guests.
The footage abruptly cuts, and he later explains to viewers that he thoroughly investigated outside, finding no sign of another living soul.
There's no one there. I don't know if that's just the people with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family if it was just a dad and his daughter and son.
Moments later, after resuming filming, it happens again.
Just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit.
This time, 3 clear and distinct knocks echo ominously from the bothy door.
I've never had weird shit.
Clearly shaken, he immediately investigates again, but finds absolutely nothing. Just the empty wildlands stretching in every direction.
Thing is, if you take electrical equipment like phone and all that sort of stuff, you probably need like a solar powered charger. And it's got that because I don't think they got electricity in there. So I mean, so it depends. You could probably stay there, or if you stay there for a week, take a digital camera with you for photos, and just only turn your phone on and off when you want to updates or whatever. You know, space it out sort of thing. And then, but also then take some other charger. You know what I mean? Do that way if you can't get a solar powered one.
Given that happy, hippie, wild living is known among followers for genuine and straightforward content, many are convinced this footage offers rare and authentic evidence of paranormal activity. Perhaps even capturing proof of the ghostly presence long rumoured to haunt White Lagan Bothy.
What's going on? I've heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit.
Okay, so this is freaking me out, something chronic. Okay, so check this out.
Instagrammer Matthew Six Cowling recently left his followers utterly baffled after posting some bizarre footage involving his computer and phone.
And now I can use my phone camera here, okay? Nothing weird yet. I started turning the camera here.
While casually experimenting with FaceTime, Matthew noticed something that seemed completely impossible.
So I backed up. And as I backed up, I'm lifting my camera like this, and I have a bird's eye view.
As he lifted his phone camera towards his desk, he was shocked to discover that the live stream displayed a perfect overhead bird's eye view of his workspace, despite his phone camera clearly filming straight ahead.
Here, and zoom in, bird's eye view. Look, I'll move it around to show it is from here. That is impossible. That's a complete bird's eye view.
Matthew continues filming, moving around the room and showing his followers how this strange, impossible camera angle continues to stream onto his desktop.
So I am literally pointing towards the ceiling. On the other side of the room, you can see, even if I did zoom in on the keyboard from here, you'd have that angle. Bird's eye view. It's a bird's eye view.
The footage quickly went viral, leaving viewers confused and bewildered. Some commenters even jokingly claimed that reality itself had glitched.
Explain to me how the hell this is happening, because it doesn't make sense.
However, among the confusion, some tech-savvy viewers quickly solved the mystery. They explained that newer phone cameras often use ultra-wide-angle lenses combined with advanced software processing, allowing a simulated top-down view even when the camera is positioned differently.
Nice.
One commenter clarified it actually uses the ultra-wide-angle camera to keep the desktop in view. Another viewer added, "That's just because your phone camera is wide, it's doing some insane transformation to make it look like a top-down view, even though the wide distortion is still visible." Despite this logical explanation, the clip had already caused quite a stir, prompting many to briefly wonder if the universe was throwing out some unintended errors in its programming.
Pointing my camera up towards the ceiling. Explain to me how the hell this is happening.
Recently,
But if that is a feature of the phone, it's kind of shitty that no one tells you these things, isn't it? Because think of all the cool things you could do with your camera from like the other side of the room or something.
Instagram account Unfiltered Reality, known for sharing unusual and provocative clips, posted a curious piece of footage that aired during a Sky News live broadcast. As the news presenters cut to footage of disaster cleanup efforts inside a damaged church, something incredibly strange caught viewers' attention.
Have a look at this.
Look at the size. Look at, she's carrying those buckets of concrete with one hand. Who's she? She-Hulk.
Two women in the background can clearly be seen effortlessly carrying large blocks of concrete in each arm.
Let's have a look at this.
Look at the size. Look at she's carrying those buckets of concrete with one hand. Who's she? She-Hulk.
Online commenters quickly pointed out how improbable this feat appeared, estimating that each block could weigh over 200 pounds, far too heavy to be carried so casually. As the video gained traction, viewers began to speculate. Were these women secretly superheroes? Or had Sky News unintentionally broadcast a staged scene?
Either that, or it could be... oh God, what's it called? It's not... Is it a breeze block? You can get... So... My late father, when we watched sometimes when they do karate punches through block, like... They get these concrete blocks and they're like, ah, poof. He could tell what they're actually made of. And it's like an air... Is it a breeze block or something like that? I fucking can't remember now. But you can get these concrete blocks that look like solid bits of concrete, but they're quite light. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what probably it might be. Might be slabs of that crap, because that you'll find that stuff in buildings. So that's probably more the case. Yeah, but that's what they do. A lot of these, when you see them go, and punch or headbutt stuff, it's... You know, a child could do it because they're not, you know, but yeah, that's probably what it is. It's those sort of light, not concrete, but you know, light blocks.
The theory emerged that perhaps the broadcast had mistakenly shown prop set pieces, blocks made of foam or lightweight materials crafted to look like real concrete, leading some commenters to accuse the network of inadvertently airing fake news. Sky News has not publicly addressed the strange incident, leaving viewers to speculate and debate whether this footage was a genuine mistake or indicative of something more questionable behind the scenes.
Look at the size. Look at she's carrying those buckets of concrete with one hand. Who's she? She-Hulk.
Although saying that, there's a meme that goes around, and if you go... there was a meme that used to go around, right? So you got 6 men carrying a log, and then at the bottom it shows, and it's true, you go, I get some women, basically where Schwarzenegger comes from, women in Austria, you got these women in Austria wearing an apron, carrying a fucking great big log. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, it could be just, they could be just the sort of ladies that when they pull their slipper out, you listen, you know what I mean? But, yeah. It's funny, because we assume that because they're women, they're weak, but, yeah, they could be just as tough as, they could be just tough like the Austrian women. You know, you lift up fucking great big logs while we're like, oh, our back, and they're like, ah, fucking hell, come on, you Jesse, come on, Englishman, you know what I mean?
Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll always be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy content. In May 1972, a chilling urban legend emerged from southern Utah involving 4 female students from Southern Utah University, whose mysterious experience still baffles investigators to this day. Returning home from a rodeo in Pioche, Nevada, the students, reportedly named Jana North, Carol Abbott, Lisa Rockford and Bethany Gordon, were anxious to make their dorm curfew at midnight. Driving their father's 1971 Chevrolet Nova along Highway 56 near the desolate Utah-Nevada border, the group took what they believed was a shortcut into Gadianton Canyon, rumoured locally to be a doorway into another dimension, one from which people had vanished without a trace. Initially, everything seemed normal, but soon the road beneath them changed abruptly from dark asphalt to smooth white cement. Within moments, they faced a towering, impassable rock wall and were forced to turn around. It was then they noticed the canyon landscape had inexplicably transformed. Where previously there was barren desert, they now saw vast fields of wheat, a shimmering lake beneath a moon that shouldn't have even been visible, and thick stands of ponderosa pines completely out of place in the desert environment.
Sounds
the
nice.
air became oppressive and heavy, giving them an intense feeling they had trespassed into a world that wasn't theirs. Continuing along, the group soon arrived at a mysterious building resembling a tavern or roadhouse, illuminated by an eerie neon sign displaying unintelligible symbols. Frighteningly tall, human-like figures emerged from the building, shouting in an unknown language and waving their arms frantically, clearly disturbed by the girl's presence. Terrified and sensing imminent danger, the group quickly fled.
Whoa, man! You gotta come in and check out the drink! No, don't be scared!
Almost immediately, they were pursued by 4 bizarre egg-shaped vehicles riding on tricycle wheels, emitting a strange humming noise and a single piercing headlight. Even as the Nova reached speeds of 80 miles per hour, the strange craft pursued relentlessly. Then, without warning, the white cement returned to normal black asphalt, and the landscape returned to the familiar desert. But before they could regain control, the car skidded violently, crashing into a creek bed. Stranded until sunrise, the students eventually flagged down a Utah Highway Patrol trooper named Victoria Lindquist, who listened skeptically as they recounted their bizarre encounter. In a chilling twist, investigators found no tyre tracks where the car had supposedly left Highway 56, and the tracks that were discovered abruptly vanished after just 200 metres. Even more puzzling, a missing hubcap was never recovered, leading many to wonder if it remained lost in a parallel reality. To this day, the women strongly believe they inadvertently crossed into an alternate dimension, a disturbing theory that has propelled the Gadianton Canyon incident into local legend. Skeptics remain unconvinced, but the mystery of what happened on that remote desert highway remains completely unsolved. So, did these 4 students really cross into a parallel universe, or is this merely another captivating urban legend? As always, I'll leave it to you to decide. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below.
What do you think?
Now, if you want to watch some more scary video clips, then hit these 2 links right there. Also, remember to subscribe to our other 2 YouTube channels. We've got Slapped Ham Mysteries for more in-depth, creepy, true crime style content. We've also got Slapped Ham Shorts, which is short-form, quick-fire content. There's some links to both channels in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Well then, that was Slapped Ham. That was good. Felt it, well, I know it was 20 minutes, but it felt quick, didn't it? That's what she said. I think a lot of those could be explained, don't you reckon? Oh, stay on my ear. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, I think they could be probably explained by on the camera and stuff. If you know enough about technology, then you can explain it, can't you? So, but anyway, they probably weren't as freaky as we're normally used to, but you never know these things. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did watching them with you. And as always, thanks for taking the time to watch them with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because it doesn't cost you a thing. But most importantly of all, it'd be great to have you with us. So until next time, take care and be well.